We are racing in Misano. It's a good start from George Roque. Looks like Evan Byrne is trying to get in front of Lopez, but no, he's been passed by Ka as Roque leads into the first corner. Lopez almost had a little look there, tried to go around the outside, but Roque has the better grip and holds on to the lead.
Move there from Carr. That was a little bit risque there. Of course, these two are known for making collisions in the past, but luckily they're able to keep it clean. Carr not wasting any time whatsoever, and he's got roughly around about 9 laps less of fuel than what Roque has.
Got 7/10 of a second, casting the early fastest lap as here we have Jesus Pernian shaping up a move on his teammate Roman Quag. Careful boys, your teammates, and down the inside goes Pernian into Variante de Parco. He's taking the place.
As indeed, meanwhile, Byrne's got a run here on Lopez here. Is he going to get P3 from the Argentine now? Then down towards the left-hander, and he's got the move done. Byrne up to third.
You say it's not really a home race for Ferrari and Lamborghini, but all three teams are based in Emilia-Romagna. As we got yellow flags, it's for Mocho who's had a spin.
Yeah, indeed, and wow, Mocho, I think that's a very, very clumsy mistake there, and wow.
This should be a free-stop strategy if I'm not mistaken, as in comes straight Galloway. This will unleash Perinen because he doesn't have to worry about being attacked from behind. He's getting a great run on Lopez here. Can he get him into the first corner? Yes, he can.
Armar car there then, and let's see where he's going to emerge. Of course, it is a very, very long pit exit, of course, as Rob mentioned there. A little bit similar to what we have in Abu Dhabi, of course. As where is he going to emerge? Is he going to come out in traffic?
If you're not going under the track here.
Yep, I think he's still going to emerge in front of Quag, though, so let's see. And look at the amount of fuel Quag has got. 32 laps of fuel, and in fact, no, he's going to come out behind Armar car. Sorry, Roman Quag, sorry.
Yep, that's right. In he comes. And how much fuel is he going to take on board? It's enough for a free stop.
Yeah, he's gone quite short on that, 17 laps. So given the fuel consumption, he'll be pitting around about lap 31, I would imagine. So Perinin now then finishes his pit stop. Let's see where the Renault driver is going to emerge then, as he's going to trundle down pit lane now then. A 5.5 second stop as mentioned, as all this traffic goes rushing by on him, as Carr is still stuck behind Roman Quag at the moment. Wilson up to 4th as a result of all these pit stops at this stage, and now Carr again trying to get a run on Roman Quag here in the Renault, trying to have a go on the inside. I think he's going to get it done this time by. There's enough space on the inside. I think Quag is going to lock up, and Carr is up into 7th place. He's finally got by on the Renault driver. Let's see how quick the stop is going to be then for George Roque. So that confirms to me that is a 2-stop for George Roque, as I think we could be seeing him pit, if I do my calculations there, possibly around about lap 50 or lap 51, we will see him make his... Goes Gal! And Chatfield as well, they've had a collision, and I wonder if that's a dangerous rejoin from Gal, because that's at the quadruple right-hander. Let's have a look through into the quadruple right-hander, and well, that's all on Gal, that is. That is a dangerous rejoin.
100%.
Interesting to see, as he will be, the Mercedes mechanics are waiting to serve his car now then, as he will now pull into his box, pulling through into the left and right he will go, and let's see how quick the stop is going to be then from the Mercedes mechanics. So fresh air tyres, 30 laps of fuel, so judging from the fuel consumption, that is a 2-stop, and I think that will take him to around about lap 53 or lap 54, so that's
thereabouts.
Yep, as meanwhile, it looks like Sontag was trying to unlap himself there, Willows and Perinin going through as a result, as they might try and get a run on Q-Pop. But where is De Roses into the pits as well for McLaren, of course, but where is Lopez? Where is Lopez in all of this? Lopez is actually behind this lot. Perinin is still ahead of Lopez, of course, and through goes
Lopez. Could even jump Roque as well. Could be quite close, actually. 20 laps of fuel for the Irishman, so he's going a little bit more aggressive. 7-second stop.
That'll take him
Byrne could take the lead here, you know.
Could take it to around about lap 52. Of course, don't forget, this is a very, very long pit exit, so he can't get off the limiter straight away. But where is Roque? Roque's only just coming down the pit straight now then, so it could be possible that Byrne could take the lead here as a result of this. Let's see, as Roque comes around the first few turns, try and keep an eye on. There's Byrne, and Byrne takes the lead. So, yeah, that's that, as I think he'll be relieved. A couple of guys going up. It's De Rosa! De Rosa's out of the race. It's a puncher that's taking care of De Rosa, and, well...
Just force him to retire immediately.
He was right at the pit entrance as well. It looked like he was going in, but there's a wheel on the track, and...
Martins has collected the debris. Yeah, just not his day, I'm afraid. And looks like his streak of winning every single race he finishes is going to end, unless he DNFs.
Yes, of course. 25 laps, so yeah, but it is a free stop for Perrin, and considering the fuel consumption, that will probably take him to lap 53 of the race, so bear that one in mind. But meanwhile, Roke and Carr are very, very close together in their fight for second place. Right, so he's not actually gaining as much as I would have anticipated, because I think it was still around about 6 seconds last time. But anyway, Carr on the inside of Roke. Is this going to be P2? He might have the overlap here, you know. Danny inside, and he's got it done. Carr up to second. As he now pulls into his box. 5 seconds the gap between the two Red Bull drivers. So it's once going to want to. And yes, it is a free stop. So yeah, that kind of confirms it. He's going quite short on this stint.
Yeah, that's right. And this could drop Car behind Quag and Lopez here.
Quag has crossed the line. He's through. What about Lopez? So Quag is up into third place. So who knows really? Quag in position perhaps to challenge for another podium here today.
Yeah, could be.
There is Lopez. Lopez, I think, is in front. Yes, he is. So Lopez is actually in front of Carr here. Into the double right-hander now, then we will go. Carr doing all he can to get by on Lopez. Through into turn 6 we go, and now heading down the back straight. And Carr has got a very good run here on Lopez. Can he pull the move off into turn 8? He's down the inside. I think he's going to get the move done here. Not wasting any time. And Carr is up
does
to
it.
He's up into P4, and now it's Galloway's turn to try and get a hold of Lopez. As Quag puts a lap there on, I think that was Laura Chung, he just put a lap on there as Perrin laps the Williams. As oh, Willows has got a problem.
Willows.
So that's the second problem, and it's a gearbox
Transmission.
issue. It's the same issue that De Rosa had in practice, so it's a double retirement for McLaren.
Their new livery, unfortunately, has been a little bit cursed today, I'd say.
Indeed. I don't think you can blame any party on this instance. I think it's just one of those situations, really.
Just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'm not sure he'll fuel to the end, though.
Pros for Klaas, meanwhile. The Klaas is out of the race, and that is a throttle problem.
Spun it. He's lost the throttle.
That is a throttle problem. That's what usually triggers it. And, well, that's race over for Bartsch Klaas. I talked about this with you yesterday. Although they've got a very fast car, it seems to be that reliability is the Achilles tendon for Haas this season. I think Carr had to lift, of course, because he was right behind Quag when he made his pit stop. So, something to bear in mind there. And, as expected, he is going to the end of the race here. So, a one-stop confirmed for Romain Quag. Will it be enough to get him his second consecutive podium? 7 seconds is the pit stop. All by these 3 cars that he's got to lap, who are busy scrapping it out for 6th position. Perrin now, there's an oil leak for someone. There is an oil leak for, that is Andre Verderi. Verderi has got an oil leak as Perrin is on the inside of Wilson, and he's finally got the move done. Perrin is up into 6th place as Verderi has got a problem, and he's going to be out of the race. No pit indicator, and an oil leak has taken care of Andre Verderi, and there's now fire coming out. It is now on fire, is the Aston Martin. That's pretty much that, really. So, just an all-out Quag, no! Romain Quag is out of the race!
Oh, no!
Oh, no!
A transmission failure.
It's another gearbox issue in this race, and Romain Quag, who was fighting for a podium, is out of the race. They're all dropping like flies at the moment, Rob.
Yeah, this is chaotic.
Burn now then into the pits for Red Bull. Let's see how quick the stop is going to be. Of course, this should take him to the end of the race, this pit stop. I've got no doubts about that one. Fresh set of tyres and some fuel. And, yeah, going to the end of the race. No doubts about that one. 5.7 seconds. Roke takes the lead as a result, but Byrne should still come out comfortably in 2nd place because the 2 Red Bulls definitely did have a gap over the 2 Mercedes drivers. George Roke is now into the pits. He will hand the lead back to Evan Byrne. And, of course, as mentioned, Lopez is coming into the pits this lap as well. 5.7 seconds, no hold-ups. And so far looking to be another 1-2 finish. And we still think Roke has got the fastest lap. Okay, I'm just trying to check in terms of the championship because we think that Carr is still going to be in 3rd after the pit stop. So I'm just trying to check here. I think at the moment Carr will still lead the Drivers' Championship, if I'm not mistaken. But the gap will be down to just try and have a look. I think it'll be down to 7 points between himself and Evan Byrne, who I think will actually get up to 2nd place in the championship if he wins.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh no, Perrinen's got a problem, so it's going to be a double retirement for Renault here. And well,
gearbox is gone.
It looks like a gearbox, or is it another puncture? I'm not sure. Roke
it's a transmission.
Oh, what a shame. It's a double retirement for Renault, so no points are going to go the way of the French manufacturer. And I think as a result, it's going to mean that Valdinger is going to be in the points. So we could potentially see a double points finish for Alfa Romeo. And where is she going to emerge then after this pit stop? As she's obviously going to the end of the race. It shouldn't take too long, this pit stop. No, it doesn't. 5.1 seconds, the pit stop for Alfa Romeo. And let's see where she is going to emerge now then. Of course, a very, very long pit exit. I think she's going to be joining sixth, as you said, Rob, because Kupok is only just coming up towards the final corner. So Wilson should rejoin in sixth. And given the tricky start to the season that Wilson has had, this will come as a much-needed confidence boost if she can hold on to this sixth position. Just had a lock-up through to the double right-hander there, but Kupok is all over the back of Mocho here. I think he's closer to Mocho than what Mocho is on Valdinger. Is Kupok going to get the move done on Mocho? He's trying to look for it, no. He's going to break that a little bit later, and that's a brilliant move from the German driver, and Kupok up into ninth position. Into the double right-hander, through into turn 6. Is Kupok going to get a run here on Valdinger now then? He's going to look to the inside. Valdinger doesn't put up too much of a fight. I think Kupok's going to get the move done down the inside. And yes, he is. Kupok up into 8th position. And now Mocho is on the back of Valdinger. Into the hairpin now then. The 4th to last corner.
For a difficult first 3 races, he's going to make it to on the trot. This is a great result.
Coming around the final corner, and after a dominant display again, it is going to be Evan Byrne who wins the San Marino Grand Prix here at Misano. It's back-to-back victories for the Irishman, and he is right in contention for the championship. Evan Byrne wins the race from George Roque in 2nd, Amar Carr 3rd, with Franco Lopez in 4th, the last on the lead lap, Jake Galloway in 5th, Amelia Wilson, a much-needed confidence booster in 6th, with Laura Chung in 7th, Davy Kupok in 8th, Bent Valdinger makes it a double points finish for Alfa Romeo in 9th, with Michael Mocho, despite spinning off earlier on, completing the points in 10th position.